It's a kind of magic. It's a kind of magic. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all really well. This week, instead of having Parsha magic for you, we have some Pesach magic. We're going to be thinking about the story of Pesach, the story of Egypt, a bit about Moshe maybe, and we are going to be doing that for the next few weeks until we get to Pesach. So, of course, I think I just heard something. Of course, we need to have our friendly musician come. So let me see. Yambini, are you around? Can you join us? Here you come.
It is I! Sorry, it is I! Oh, it's me! I've travelled again from 2021.
Hello, it's nice to have you back here.
This is my time travel machine. Not a second-hand rower that's free to collect for anyone who wants. It's a time travelling machine.
How does it work?
I don't know. Hold on, I know someone who knows. Interesting. So what Raish said is it operates a very, very clever system that integrates time travel, space-time, and distance within the motorized center of the machine. And then you basically pedal very, very fast, and it integrates all three of those dynamics, those elements, and immediately just transports you to wherever you want to go to. You've got to pre-program it, I think he said. Oh, and also, there's quite a lot he said. Anyway, carry on.
Well, it's nice to have you back, Yambini. I was just telling everyone that we're starting to think about the story of Pesach. And we might start thinking about the main characters like Moshe and Aharon. You know, both of them were the leaders. They took us out and they did some pretty cool, miraculous stuff. I think in the past you showed us how they did some tricks of some miracles of blood and frogs.
Oh, yes. Can't use them again then.
Pardon?
Can't use those again. Anyway.
No, can't use those again. But yeah, so this time we're going to talk about Moshe and what an amazing leader he was. You know, he actually started off as a shepherd in the desert. He had a whole shepherd stick and everything.
You know, I've got a stick. I've got a staff. I call it my magical staff. Top quality, actually. Very nice. I keep that very, very careful. Very solid magic staff, and I've never found that it's broken.
I think you should get your money back on that one.
Kind of looks a bit like a slithery snake, actually.
Interesting you say that. Because that's what happened to Moshe's staff.
What?
Not once, but twice, actually. So Moshe had this incredible, incredible staff, this long stick. And actually, the Midrashim tell us that this, in Pirkei Avot, it says that this stick was actually one of the very special, miraculous creations that were made in the 7 days of creation, but right before Shabbat. And that's why it was, you know, when we think about Moshe's stick, it wasn't just a shepherd stick, but it was the stick that he used to bring a lot of the 10 plagues. It was the stick he used to help with the sea and with the water in the desert. I mean, this stick was with him really for the whole journey of the Jewish people until he died.
It's a pretty unique staff, right? It's a unique stick.
Unique staff. Yeah, very unique staff.
You could say you can't get the staff anymore.
You could.
Literally. Anyway, sorry, I just enjoyed that. Anyway, carry on.
And something really interesting about Moshe's staff is that it had the 10, the rabbis say that they had the 10 plagues written on it in an abbreviation. So Detzach, Adash, Be'achav, which stands for Dam, Sephardea, Kinim.
That's the 10 Commandments, but yes.
Arov, Dever, Shachin, Barad, Arbech, Choshech, and Makah Pechorot.
Isn't that the bit that you do when you dip your little finger?
Exactly, that's what I was going to say. At Seder night, we say that, and we dip our finger in the wine and we take it out as we talk about the 10 plagues. Exactly, we say those words, and those 3 weird-looking words stand for all the 10 plagues, and we understand that they were inscribed on Moshe's stick. So we know that this was a really special staff. And something that's really interesting that happened to it, similar to what just happened with your magic wand, which I'm so sorry about, but with Moshe's staff, was pretty cool. The first time he met Moshe and was being given his very important mission, Hashem said to him, "What's that in your hand?" And he said, "It's a rod, it's a staff, it's my shepherd's rod." And Hashem told him to throw it onto the ground.
Oh, just like
Guess what? Just like that. But guess what?
Go on.
It turned into a real snake.
What?
An actual snake. And Moshe got a bit scared.
Yeah.
He actually got shocked and ran away and drew back from it.
I would, yeah.
Yeah, imagine I
do magic, and that's pretty surprising to me.
Exactly. And then Hashem told him to grab the tail of the snake, and guess what?
Throw it away?
No, it turned back into his staff. It literally went straight back into it. So it turned into a snake and then it turned back into his staff again.
Right. What, you want me to turn this back into a staff again?
I mean, I don't know if you can do that. It's broken, right?
Hold on a minute. Let's try something. Eeny, weeny, great Yambini. Let's try this. Ooh. Look at that. It's fixed. It's proper fixed. It works.
Let's see, give it a whack. Oh, you did fix it.
I really did.
Ah.
Of little faith, which is an ironic phrase given what we're doing. But look, fixed.
Ah, well, that's what happened to Moshe's staff. And I wonder if there's an important message in that.
Okay.
If Hashem was sort of telling Moshe, because Moshe was nervous about bringing out the Jews and didn't know if they would believe him. And I think, Hashem could have been telling him, you have this special staff that has been around and is going to perform a lot of miracles. So we know it's a very holy staff. And it can turn into the snake. And the snake is the lowest of all animals. It slithers on the ground. And we know the snake was punished from the story of Adam and Chava when it tricked them to eat from the tree that they weren't allowed to eat from. And so the snake's seen as a negative animal. And we're all very scared of snakes. And they're seen as the lowest of the animals because their bellies are right slithering onto the ground. And Hashem maybe was telling Moshe, even when people are at the lowest, you can bring them back up again. You can fix them back up. And all you have to do is grab them and help them and reach out to them. And that might be a really important message for the Jews to remember throughout their whole journey, through Egypt, through the desert, that no matter what mistakes they make, you can always go back. Of course, there's a way to do it. You have to apologize. You have to try and change your behavior. But one thing that's very important in Judaism is that there's always a way to come back. You can always do teshuvah and come back to where you were. And maybe that was a nice message we can get from Moshe's staff that we see throughout the whole story. It's a very exciting staff. So thank you.
I think on that note, I think it's time to have some mustard. What do you think?
Mustard?
Yeah, mustard. What? Oh, it's a real snake. Ah! Sorry about that.
Oh dear.
Were you looking at peanuts now?
You have peanuts as well?
Not peanut. Look.
I'm not going to fall for that one again.
No, there's peanuts in there. It's not.
Really?
This is a proper snack now. Oh, can we please finish this? I'm getting attacked by snakes.
All right, Yambini, you're free to go.
All right, I'm going to go now.
Us.
Stay safe, everyone, and remember.
Shabbat shalom.
Bye.
All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed a bit of some Pesach magic, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Bye. Shabbat shalom and Chag Sameach.